Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I know so many of you over on TikTok have been blowing up the comments asking for this, so today we're finally doing some customer reviews analysis for it. But before we dive into that, be sure to check out this exclusive discount available for it. You'll find it in the description and in the first comment under this video. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Let's start by delving into the insights shared by our first reviewer.
This reviewer found this monitor to be a compelling option, offering a near-perfect balance of high-performance gaming specifications and stunning visuals. The color reproduction and contrast are exceptional, significantly surpassing those of typical TN or IPS monitors thanks to the VA panel and LED technology. Even without adjusting settings, the monitor delivers vibrant and accurate colors right out of the box, although further calibration can yield even better results. The fast refresh rate and response time are particularly impressive, minimizing ghosting and input lag, especially noticeable in fast-paced games. The combination of excellent image quality and high-performance gaming capabilities makes this monitor a compelling choice for most users, avoiding the compromises often seen between these two features. The reviewer believes this is particularly true for those not involved in color-critical professional work or competitive esports at the highest level, where a smaller screen might be more practical. However, the reviewer notes some shortcomings. Inversion artifacts, though infrequent and primarily apparent with specific test patterns and dark mode combinations, can occasionally appear. These artifacts did not impact real-world usage significantly. Another issue, resolved by enabling the VRR control setting, requiring the latest firmware, involved scanline artifacts and flickering when using VRR/G-Sync. The reviewer also suggests disabling dynamic contrast for improved image quality. HDR performance, while pleasant for movies, was less impactful in games, possibly due to game-specific optimization rather than the monitor's limitations. While the reviewer noted occasional issues with the local dimming algorithm and HDR content, the overall HDR experience was considered a positive addition. The monitor's physical aspects are largely positive. The included VESA mount simplifies mounting to an arm, and the relatively dim power LED is appreciated. The headphone jack is a welcome inclusion, compensating for less than ideal audio jacks on some motherboards. However, the lack of a remote for volume control and some input switching quirks were cited as minor inconveniences. Switching between inputs, particularly involving DisplayPort and HDMI, proved unexpectedly slow and occasionally resulted in unresponsiveness, an issue not encountered with other monitors. Overall, the reviewer deems this monitor an excellent primary display for years to come, anticipating it will remain relevant even as higher resolution technologies develop. However, potential buyers are advised to be fully aware of the identified issues before purchase, ensuring they align with individual needs and expectations.
Excellent. Let's find out what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer has owned this monitor for 2 years and describes the experience as excellent, citing only minor personal preferences as drawbacks. Initially purchased for schoolwork, occasional creative projects, and primarily competitive first-person shooter gaming, this monitor exceeded expectations across all uses. The refresh rate allows for incredibly smooth gameplay, even at maximum settings, with no noticeable ghosting, screen tearing, backlight issues, or motion blur. The color quality is exceptional, initially appreciated for creative tasks but later proving invaluable as the user's creative interests expanded. Color customization options enable users to finely tune the display to their exact preferences. The build quality is robust, surpassing some newer models in its sturdiness. The integrated cable management system, a feature absent in some newer iterations, is a significant advantage, keeping the workspace tidy. The reviewer received a unit free from defects like dead pixels or backlight bleed, though they acknowledge some acquaintances encountered these problems. Reported issues among other users included occasional dead pixels and minor backlight flickering, which were often mitigated by adjusting in-game settings or monitor configurations such as full screen mode, custom resolution, FPS caps, and brightness levels. A minor personal complaint was the blue flashing light when the PC was off, easily resolved by altering the power LED settings in the monitor's menu. The reviewer found the curved screen neither particularly advantageous nor detrimental, adapting quickly to it. Ultimately, the reviewer wholeheartedly recommends this monitor for high frame rate gaming at 1440p resolution. The performance was consistently exceptional, even after extensive use. However, they suggest that for uses beyond high refresh rate gaming, other monitors might be better suited. Reflecting on the experience, the reviewer notes that a larger screen size might have been preferable for their expanded creative work.
Great! Now let's see what our next reviewer has to say about their experience.
This reviewer initially had concerns about the firmware version included with this monitor, as some online discussions suggested earlier versions might offer superior performance in certain situations. However, these concerns proved largely unfounded. While some test patterns, like those found on specific websites designed to reveal screen imperfections, do reveal minor scanline artifacts related to pixel inversion, these are insignificant in real-world usage. The artifacts are only noticeable when viewing highly specific test images, they do not appear in typical gaming or other content. A more subtle artifact, also described as scanline-like, can be observed when displaying certain colors, particularly large blocks of solid color. This is more noticeable to those with sharp eyes, particularly artists working with still images. This effect is attributed to pushing the panel to its performance limits, similar to artifacts observed on other high-performance displays. Again, it's largely imperceptible during normal use. The monitor's adaptive sync and VRR functionality provides excellent pixel response time across the refresh rate range, with no visible gamma shifts or screen flashing. Some users have reported a slight judder with VRR enabled, potentially due to internal refresh rate manipulation. However, the reviewer found this judder minimal and easily overshadowed by other performance-related issues within games themselves. The pixel overdrive is well-tuned, ensuring smooth visuals at low refresh rates without excessive ghosting or overshoot. While the monitor's curved screen is generally pleasing, the curve can sometimes be noticeable, particularly in side-scrolling games or 2D applications where straight lines might appear bowed. This is a minor drawback for the reviewer compared to the overall performance. The monitor's contrast, made possible by its VA panel, coupled with its fast response time, surpasses many other models, offering a significantly improved viewing experience. Ultimately, this monitor is a top-tier choice for most gamers. However, individuals whose primary usage involves professional image editing or predominantly 2D gaming may find the panel's characteristics and the curve less desirable.